Bam! What up, Yang Gang? We're back, and today we're going to be talking about the new San Francisco pilot program for guaranteed income for select individuals, of course. So what do you got for us today, Mia?
The San Francisco Guaranteed Income Pilot is going to be affecting 130 artists affected by COVID, not specifically by the disease, but by the ramifications of not being able to sell their art or go perform or whatnot will be selected. Payments will begin in May. It's being funded by an $870,000 grant given to the, and I want to make sure I'm saying this right, the Yerba Buena Center for the Arts. Does that sound good?
YBCA. Sounds good.
YBCA. You have to be 18 or older to qualify, and you must have lost income due to the pandemic. You must practice in a historically marginalized community, and a single household can't earn more than $60,900, while a household of four cannot exceed $87,000 a year. And it targets approximately 13 zip codes most affected by COVID. So it's a pretty good program.
I like the idea of attaching this to the artists, to the creatives, because that's something Andrew Yang toted, that universal basic income would be so good for the art community. And it's just another example. They're getting some data, and it's in San Francisco, Nancy Pelosi's back door, so we can challenge her and get someone like who's the guy that ran against her? Shahid Buttar. Yeah, then he can run against her and get a little more success. Say, hey man, I want a universal basic income, period. Not just 130 people, but everybody. Universal is universal.
And on that note, Mayor London Breed said about it, the arts are truly critical to our local economy and are an essential part of our long-term recovery. If we help the arts recover, the arts will help San Francisco recover. And I think that's kind of the point that Yang and Angie were making there. The most important thing, though, is that you have to be from a historically marginalized community, too. And so the point there is to make sure to get the people who are often overlooked when receiving aid. So that's good too. I like that.
That's the only bad thing I see about it is some means testing, but it is what it is. They're trying to target it, so be it.
You have to with a limited income. That's why a UBI has to be federally funded, right? Because otherwise you're going to have to target out of the limitations of your supply. Yeah,
resources are limited. But yeah, I like the idea of this, considering it's that close to where Mayor Tubbs was at in Stockton, California, and now we're in San Francisco, California. LA should be having one soon. The whole damn state of California should have a basic income before you know it.
Yeah, they actually in San Francisco have multiple UBI pilots going on, and a few more in the works. So that's something else that you can read about in the article.
But yeah, that's why we need better candidates to jump in, man, make things happen, come with new ideas, and make it to where every district in the country has a UBI candidate. Your choices are a UBI candidate or a UBI candidate. You know what I mean? It's just going to be part of the choice. And that's what you're getting. And that's what we got to do as a movement, is get as many people running to normalize this. Now that the iron is at its hottest, we just got stimulus checks. Imagine if this is every month. This is an easy point to drive home, to be like, I know how I felt when I got that $1,400. I was like, oh, sweet Jesus, this is a relief. You know, I get the little things that I haven't been able to save up for because I just don't have the money. But yeah, guys, if you guys know of a pilot coming to your hometown or your county or your state, please let us know in the comment section. We'd love to hear about more programs like this. I know there's dozens of them. I wouldn't say hundreds, but dozens going on around the country. There's more going around the world. London's the biggest city in the world that's doing a UBI pilot. But yeah, guys, let us know what you guys think about that in the comment section. If you like this type of content, give it a like. If you don't, give it a thumb down. Let us know why. We don't mind some critique or pushback. So thanks for joining us, and see you guys later. And like always, gang gang.